fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Tuesday the 30th of November 2021 and it's late in the evening. Oh, hold on, I've got to adjust something on the screen. It's late in the evening here, but I'm going to try one of the online games that I play and some that I play sometimes, but this is really a proper expert game rather than the kind of expert things that you see in the newspapers. And now sometimes this takes a really long time for me to play, so I will say that if it's like that, then I may edit the game in the middle and give you an idea how long thinking time I needed to have, or something like that. And if you are actually watching this video, it means that I did get to the end. Now there are some that I can't complete. I just can't find a way to the end, so there are some that I just can't do. But if you are watching this and you're hearing me at this point in the video, you're seeing it on YouTube, that means that I finished it. There will be a link to this game. It's Duck's Hard Level Puzzle for today, actually, I think, or yesterday, I'm not sure, today or yesterday. And there will be a link to play the game from his website. Thanks for the permission to use your games. Right. Okay, so let's get started. I'm using the normal solver that I use for other puzzles. So I see 7 blocking across here. Let's get our first number there. That's a 7. By the way, I will be putting in pencil marks kind of immediately, because I know that these games always require, from my point of view, they always require pencil marks. They're never such that you could get by, that I could get by without them. I just wouldn't be able to do it. So I will be putting them in when I see them as necessary. 7 blocking down here, 7 blocking up here. That's a 7 there. By the way, these games usually focus on the logic puzzle at the end. They're quite often fairly straightforward for the first like 60% or something, and then 70% sometimes, and then boom, you are stuck. They're very often like that. But let's see how this one works out, shall we? I should not make any, try to judge it before having played it, of course. And I have not played this before, obviously. Okay, I'm going to start going through, let's start immediately on finding numbers. And so I'm going to put in pairs where I need them, definitely, because I will need them. And I see 1 blocking up here and 1 blocking across here, so it's going to give me a pair of 1s there. And I'm going to put in 1 in this row, as I have been doing recently, even though it's not a pair, just because it just helps to restrict. Sometimes it helps to find a triple or something like that. So let's put that in there. Okay, how are we doing on 2s? So there's 2 blocks across here, and that will give me a pair of 2s there, which is going to lead to a pair of 2s up here. Don't know I can get much else. 3 is a pair in these squares. This looks more interesting. 3 blocking down here, 3 across here. So we have a pair of 3s here, which of course will block up here, and then there's a 3 blocking down here and a 3 across here. So we can also place a pair of 3s right there. Four blocks up here, so 2 possibilities for 4 in those squares. Four blocking down here, so 4 is in either one of these squares, and then that will give me a 4 in one of these squares down here, right? You can see that, can't you? 4 blocking down across. Now we're doing 5s. 5 blocking up here like this, and 5 across here like that, so that's a pair of 5s. which will block back in this direction, 5 blocking across here and 5 up here. So that's good. We now have a naked pair of 5 and 2. It's always nice to find at least one naked pair. 5 blocking across here, so that's a pair of 5s down there, and 5 blocking down here and 5 across here. Anything we can get there? No. Up here though, 5 blocking up here, so across the 5 across here and across here, so 5 in those squares there. Now let's come back and examine this naked pair and see if it is going to help us. I hope that it is. But maybe it isn't. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we've got 9 blocking up here and 9 blocking up here, and the 9 oh, did I make a mistake there? I thought I had an intersecting 9. Where did I see that there? Oh no, I appear to have made a mistake. Just ignore that. As I said, I don't practice these games or play them in any way ahead of time. This 2 and 5 is not helping me a great deal. Okay, so what is the other number missing from here? It's 3 or what? 3 or 8. No, it's not going to do anything. In fact, there aren't any 8s on the board, are there? I've just noticed. I'm looking around now, no 8s. Oh, wow. Okay. Phew, this one is going to be a tough one, I'm sure of it. Back to the 5s and see if there's anything else I can discover. Okay, no 6s. 6 blocks across here and across here. So I'm going to put 6 in this row, not a pair, but 6 blocking down here and 6 blocking up here. I'm going to put 6 in this column, again, not a pair, but, and 6 here, that is a pair in those squares. And now we can place a 6 because we have 6 blocking up here, 6 blocking up here, and 6 blocking this square here. So 6 has to go there. Now we can place a 9, 9 blocking across here and 9 blocking across here. We can place a 9 here. And now I can get, well, I think I'd seen that by intuition or something. I'm not quite sure how I saw that, but I kind of thought I'd, looked forward and seen that. 9 blocking like this, right? Remember the 2 5s are naked pair, so 9's got to go there. This is a 5 now, for sure. Replace that number. So then now 5 blocking down here. Any that can help? 5 across? No. Yes, 5 down here. So that will give us a 5 here and a 1 to place in this square. Now the 1 across here and the 1 across here means a pair of 1s in those squares. Missing numbers here and here are 3 and 8. I already know this is a 3 or 8, right? Obviously. Oh, sorry. Wrong mode selected again, 3 or 8. Right, let's carry on. So I'm not even sure where I got to. 7, 6s I think I was doing. 6 done now? No, I have a pair of 6s here. Okay. 7 blocking down here, 7 blocking across here, so we've got a pair of 7 and 5 here, matching pair, naked pair, whatever you want to call it, and that's going to be hopefully more useful than we just had. Now 2 blocks down here, so we know that 2 is in one of these squares. Will that help us? Well, actually there's 2 blocks down here, so I know 2 is a pair in there now, which will give me a pair there. How about on this side? Anything on 2s? Not yet. Right, this is not a naked pair of 2 and 6 though, because I've got 6 in this square as well. I remember I put it in as a row, not as a pair. So I have to be careful of that because that can lead to errors. Right, so what else is missing? So this is a naked pair. So 4 blocks this square. So I do know that 4 is somewhere in this row now, which means that that can no longer be true, and the 4 has to be, damn, 4 has to be there. Annoying, I keep pressing the wrong mode on the computer. Right. And I know that 9 has got to be in these 2 squares. Obviously, we've got a 9 blocking down here now. We need to get a couple of 8s. If we could get a couple of 8s, that's going to help us a lot, I think. Right, what's left to do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Ah, okay, we've got an empty square. So that is, in fact, a single 8 now. Great. Because that 8 will put a 3 in that square, and an 8 in this square, and a 3 here. And let's remove that candidate 3 there. Okay, good, good, good. Got something at least. And so the missing number down here is 3 then. And the missing number here, we've got one more number to go here. That's got to be 8, hasn't it? But can't be 8 because of this square, because of this 8 here. So that's an 8 there, and this must be a 2. That means 2 is now going to be a naked pair along with the 1s over here. Good. 7 blocks down here, so 7 is a naked pair where the 3s are. But actually, sorry, can't be a 7 here. It's got to be a 3. Didn't see that intersecting 7 there. 7 now goes here. 7 in this square, 5 in this square. Up here, that's got to be a 2. This will be a 5. Now, if I was playing a newspaper game, by now I would be thinking, okay, I'm going to solve this without any problems. But I know these games well, and I know that this is just like even though it's kind of mediumly hard, it's going to be an introduction to something difficult later on. I am sure of it. I'm not at all confident that this game is going to go like this to the end. But if it was a newspaper game, I would be pretty confident, I must admit. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these have to be 8 and 9. Let's put those numbers in. Okay. So then that will give us a 9 in this square. We've got 9 blocking down here, and 9 blocking up here, 9 across, and 9 across here. So that means that square there has to be a 9. Not much about the 8s yet, though. Ah, look at this 8. Silly me, that's a 9 now, actually can place, and that's an 8. Amazing how I missed that before. Now the 9 here means that this is actually a 3, and the 9 goes here. 2, 4, 6, 1, 2. Okay, looking okay down there. Right then, 7. I can see 7 blocking down here, 7 blocking up here, 7 across here. That's a 7. This 2 up here means that can't be a 2. That's got to be a 2. And the 2 must be removed, leaving just a 4 and 6 here. Okay. I think it's time to... No, hang on, let's find out what's missing numbers here. 3 is one of the missing numbers, so that's in one of these 2 squares because we've got an intersecting 3 here. And the other missing number is 8. That can appear in any of those squares, right? Okay. Okay, let's move along. I think I will highlight the numbers again. Let's go along and see if there's any more stuff to be had. In pairs, I mean, before I go ahead and finish off. Five is a completed digit already, so 6. 7. Okay, we can place a 7. 7 across here, 7 across here, 7 up here, and 7 down here. That's a 7. Sorry, wrong mode selected. That's a 7. Okay, that gives us a single 3 here to place now, and a 6 there. The 3 is going to give us this square as a 3, right? Because blocking along and along here and down there, so that's a 3. And let's get rid of candidate 3 there now, leaving us with just 2 and 8 there. I have no idea what, what number I was checking, so I'm going to quickly start again. 1, nothing is there. 2, 2. Okay, so now 2 blocks across here, so 2 is a pair in those squares. 3, oh sorry, 3 is now complete. 4 I need to get still. Nothing changed there. Next number is 6. Right, now we've got 6 blocking across here. So 6 is a pair in these squares. That means that that is no longer true. 6 must be in this square. Let's choose the right mode. 6 now plays there. That means this is a 6 and this is a 4. Okay, there's 4 blocks up here giving me a pair of 4s in those squares there. This 1 blocks up here, so I know 1 is in one of these 2 squares and also now blocking across there, so 1 has to be in one of these 2 squares. And that's going to give us this 1 here, okay, because we've got, look, left and right column here, so in the middle of this chute, that's got to be a 1 we can place. So the 1 goes there now. Okay, let's highlight stuff again. Eight is the next one we need. Okay, 8 blocks this square here, so 8 is a pair there, and that is going to give me a pair in those squares now. 8 blocks up here, so 8 must be a pair in these squares. And I think that's it. Okay, we need to get 1. Okay, we can't do anything about that pattern. 2. Okay, 4 we need. 6 we need. And 8 we need. Right, that's it. So I've got to complete the grid candidates now. So let's see what's missing from here. The missing number here is 4. Can go in any of those squares. That's done now. Up here, 1, 2, 4, 8 we've finished. 1, 4, 8, that's 3 numbers. Down, 2, 8, okay, that's done. That's done. So just 1 block to do. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks this square here, so we can put 4 into these squares. 5, 6, 7, 9, we're looking for 8 blocks here. So 8 goes in these squares like this. And now let's play Sudoku. Now this is where it's going to get tough. As I said to you, these games, they just kind of draw you in. It's fairly easy, and then you get to the end and it's brain bashing, head bashing against the wall sometimes. Okay. Okay, I've got it. I've got it, and I got it fairly quickly. Right, we've got a unique rectangle of 4 and 6 here, right? And we got 4, 6, and we got one other digit, which is the 8, which is true in both of these squares. We've just got the single 8. So what does it mean? It means one of these squares must be 8, right? Got to be, because we can't have 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, right? So one of these is 8. So that means that 8 is now forbidden from that square. So that's got to be a 4. So that's going to give us a 1 here. That will give us a 1 there. An 8 in here. A 2 here. A 4 here. 2 there. Okay, so I got lucky. This is maybe rather easier than the normal games that are on that particular website, because usually they can take, as I said, they could take anything up to 2 hours or something like that sometimes. So I think this is done now already. Just needed that one thing to close the game. This is an 8 now. 4 left to go there. This must be a 6, of course. 4 goes there. Okay, well, I'm glad I played this one. I was thinking, I wasn't sure whether I should play it or not, because as I say, it can sometimes take such a long time and make it very unsuitable for videoing. But no, really, I have no idea how long it's taken, but it's been pretty straightforward. So fortunately, yeah, only 21 minutes. That's a good time for one of these puzzles for me. But that was pretty straightforward. Just like I enjoyed playing it though. Nice game. Doable, not one that I had to give up on or something like that. So thank you to Doc's Hard Level Puzzle. Click on the link below, go and check it out yourself, have a game. And there are many other games. He puts links up daily. And as I say, most of them are harder than that though, and will take you a long time, I think. Okay, thank you very much. That's it for today. See you in December. Bye-bye.